Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Lyrical Breakdown with your lady friend Bonnie. This week I'm doing probably one of my favorite ones. I'm doing Ice Cube's It Was a Good Day. So, I mean, it's probably one that you've all heard. It's probably one that you like, and you know, it is one of his more popular ones. So, I just want to see if maybe I can get like something new out of it, and tell you a little story as well. If you guys have any suggestions as to which albums or songs I should like take a look at to get inspiration, I think I have a few that I'm already going to be working on. But if you guys have any more, I'm absolutely, taking suggestions. I'd love to do whatever you guys want to see me do. So, yeah. As well, we are still doing the grind to 1,000 subscribers. So we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by February 20th, which is when like all the new rules take place. So, we're giving away Amazon gift cards. We're giving away, if we reach when we reach 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give it away, whether or not. We're going to be giving away $100 in Amazon gift money, a $50 Amazon gift money, and a $25 Amazon gift money. And if we do it by February 20th, then you get 2 extra $25 gift cards that we're going to give away. So you have more chances to win. And all you have to do is like any of our videos, be subscribed here, and write comments on any videos. And as long as you write like an interactive comment, we'll just assume that you watch the video and you'll be entered into the contest. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You got this. All right, now on to the show. Let's get on to this lyrics. All right, so let's just listen to a little bit of it right away.
Call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough.
All right, so yeah, that was that. Let's get into it. All right, so verse 1. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from the dog, no smog, and mama cooked breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I want to dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the door, thinking, will I live another 24? All right, so let's take a look at this. So Ice Cube wakes up and he thanks God just for being alive. So, I mean, he is clearly religious. And he and he gets something special and there's something kind of off about today. So he thanks God that he's still here. There's no dogs barking, which could indicate like, maybe someone's around, if your dog's barking or trouble's around. And so like the dogs are quiet. The air is clear, because it is LA and there's a lot of smog. The air is clear so it makes it easier to breathe. He can kind of relax and like catch a breath kind of. So he's a practicing Muslim and doesn't eat pork. So he's happy that his mom didn't make, bacon or anything for sausage. I guess, I don't know if sausage is pork or not, but it could be. And then he says, and then he ate, but he didn't like overdo it or anything. And so, and there's also like the play on words where it's, where he got my grub on, but he didn't pig out, and he doesn't like, and the previous line was, no hog. So he's the pig, I guess, or he's trying not to be. So he finally got a call back from this lady that he wants to have sex with. And he makes a date with her to see her later, and he leaves home and wonders if he'll survive another day in this crazy world. So on to the next. Okay, so I gotta go because I got me a drop top, and if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, and not a jacker in sight, and everything is all right. I got a beep from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Okay. So he's heading out, and he has a drop top car, so like one of those like hydroponic cars. It seems like everybody in like Compton has one of those cars, because any Compton video that's like filmed there, like all these people have these cars, so that's pretty cool. And and on that car, if he hits a certain button, just the back end will fall, and it will look cool because like the front end might still be up, or it might already be down, and it's gonna like make that dropping. So it's sort of like a double entendre. He's gonna make that ass drop. So he's talking about girls and stuff like that, but I think it's also basically a car reference, right? Okay, so he had to stop at a red light. Stops at a red light and looks around. He doesn't see any cops or anybody like trying to like jump him or like, cause any trouble. So he goes on through, and he got a beep on his pager, free cell phones, guys, from a girl named Kim. And well, she can fuck all night, so there's not really any hidden message or anything in there. And this girl Kim is actually the woman that he, I guess, after this, maybe they were first meeting up around here. But Kim is actually his, like, still to this day wife, and mother to his children. And I think that's cool. He starts talking about her, and then seems like Kim's in songs, they just stick around, I guess. That's like an Eminem reference as well, so I don't know. All right, so let's move on. Called up the homies, and I'm asking y'all, which park are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm in trouble. Last week fucked around and got a triple double. A freaking blank every way, like MJ. Can't believe today was a good day. All right, so so he's basically just going and playing basketball, right? So he calls up his friends and he finds out, which park, that they're playing basketball at, and and he wants to meet up with them and play. And he's obviously really good at basketball, even though they're just kind of like fucking around, and, they're not taking it too serious, but he's still pretty good. And MJ, maybe you would think it's, Michael Jordan, but it's not. And it's not Michael Jackson. So the MJ actually refers to Magic Johnson because he was on the LA Lakers team. Fun fact. There you go. And he's just, enjoying and basking in this good day and how relaxed and there's no trouble. All right. So verse 2. And we'll notice there is no real hook or chorus to this song either. It's just sort of him flowing this entire story. Okay, so verse 2 starts with, drove to the pad and hit the showers, didn't even get no static from the cowards. 'Cause just yesterday them fools tried to blast me, saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, I didn't even look in a blank's direction as I ran the intersection. So he drove home. I'm guessing he was sweaty from the basketball. He cleaned up, took a shower. And static is slang for, I guess, like giving someone crap, like sort of. So, and like, I guess no one was giving him crap. I don't know who the cowards are. Maybe, I don't know who they were. Maybe the people who lost, or maybe his neighbors or something. I don't know. So nobody gave him crap, because yesterday they were yelling at him. So maybe it's his parents. I don't know. He sees the cops and they don't even pay like any attention to him. They don't give him a second look. And like they just drive by, and he finds that's kind of like a surprising thing. I guess just because cops in the hood, no good, right? And so yeah, they didn't do anything. He didn't care, and so since they're not looking at him, he just kind of scoots through the intersection and runs the light or a stop sign. Okay. So went to Short Dog's house. They was watching Yo MTV Raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em up in a circle of blank and watch me break 'em with a 7, 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven, 7 even backdoor Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played Bones and I'm yelling domino. Plus, nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. So let's sum it up. He goes over to his friend's place and they're watching MTV Raps, which I guess I don't know if that's still on or not, but it was something, I guess. He wants to know if he can get involved in some sort of a dice game. Like, I'm not, I'm not up to par on my dice knowledge. So he's playing dice, and I guess he gets the good numbers or whatever you have to get, no matter how he rolls. And then he won, and I guess, there was money involved, right? And then they start playing dominoes, and he wins that too. So he's just having a great day. He's winning everything that he plays, and it's good. So yeah, he's just saying, he won a bunch, I guess, and nobody got killed that day, and it was a good day. So yeah, winning. All right. Left my blank's house paid, picked up the girl I've been trying to fuck since the 12th grade. It's ironic. I had the brew, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. I felt the big fat fanny, pulled out the jammy, and killed the punani. And my dick runs deep, so deep, so deep, I put her ass to sleep. So now that his pockets are full, he leaves his friend's place. He picks up the girl that he's been trying to get with for years. She's got booze. He's got weed. It's a match made in heaven here. So they watch, I guess, a basketball game, and LA won. He starts kind of feeling her up and, starting to get frisky, and they end up having sex. And I guess his sex was so good and his dick did so much that she, was exhausted afterwards. Yeah. He's very, doesn't have to be too graphic in his details, but you get it, All right. So woke her up around 1. She didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the Top Gun. Drove her to the pad, and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion. Hit the 3-wheel motion. I'm glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Okay, so he wakes her up. It's after midnight, and she's kind of like saying like how great he was and boosts up his ego and stuff like that, and how great he is in bed. And so he's obviously just like basking in it, right? He drives her home. He's sort of drinking and driving, and I'm sure that they're kind of still sharing a bottle and stuff. And his car is on 3 wheels, so he's probably just kind of showing off to the girl and like driving really fast and kind of. I guess, he goes up. So I don't know how he does it. I don't know. But it's a cool car trick. So then he drops her ass off and he squeals away. All right. So today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see Barry flash in those high beams. No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 a.m, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read, Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say, it was a good day. So yeah, Ice Cube can hardly even imagine such an easygoing day. No cops pulling him over. No cops with searchlights looking for like a murderer or something. It's late. He goes to get a burger. He sees the Goodyear blimp and he just sort of imagines his like name on it, right? So I think that that's cool. So he's drunk, but he's not sick. He's heading home, but his pager's still going off, so people are still trying to get a hold of him, and they still want to see him and know what's going on. And maybe it's girls. I don't know. He's got, all kinds of stuff. And he also didn't even have to take out his gun today, so I mean, right there is a good day, right? So he seems kind of like shocked and surprised that a day like this could kind of happen in the hood, I guess. So he's kind of just like, wow, like what a great day it was. And then the outro, he's kind of like, hey, wait a minute. Pooh, stop this shit. What the fuck am I thinking about? And at the end, he just sort of says to the producer to stop the music and that he must be crazy, basically, in thinking this way because it never happens like this. There's never a good day. And how could such a simple day, like, could be so unattainable? Like, he just talks about, just having a normal day, just hanging out with his buds, doing what he does, partying, having, lady friends. And, so he's just chilling out and he can hardly even imagine that. So I think it's kind of crappy that, he can't even imagine a day like this existing. when it probably does exist to lots of other people. And, it's such a simple thing, and people probably wouldn't even think about it twice, a day like this where it was just, hanging out and doing whatever. Yeah, but for him, like, this is like, wow, it's a miracle, like, almost like it's a good day. Like, there was nothing bad that happened, no trouble, no nothing. Nobody got in any fights. Nobody got hurt. Cops didn't come after him or anybody he knows. And yeah, I mean, it is a good day. Yeah, so that's the whole song, basically. So it's not that long of a song. But like I said, I mean, there is no choruses or hooks or anything like that. It's just the whole story. And a fun fact is that apparently people have been trying to pinpoint the day that Ice Cube was talking about. And they've narrowed it down to January 20th, 1992. And they did this with like all kinds of clues that were found in the song. So the clue dog was like, they based it off of like when the first airing of like MTV Raps came out, the days that the Lakers beat the Supersonics, that he says. So they narrow it down with that. Days with no smog in LA. Yeah. And talks about like when pagers started coming out, so they kind of knew like about when it was. And so basically they say the only day where Yo MTV Raps was on air, it was a clear and smogless day. Beepers were commercially sold. Lakers beat the Supersonics, and Ice Cube had no events to attend. So it is National Good Day on January 20th, 1992. And so some guys petitioned and like raised money raising money for a charity called a place called Home in South Central LA, and they were just trying to get the Goodyear blimp to fly over Compton saying Ice Cube's a pimp. Like they were trying to make this happen, and years later, and yeah, so they finally agreed. Like the Goodyear said yes to doing this, and they raised the money, and Ice Cube was all in, and he was loving it, and him and his crew were there, and like, yeah, let's insert a picture of what he looked like, and he's so happy. He's genuinely so happy. I watched interviews and stuff that he was doing, and he's just like so excited and like odd that this even happened to him, and like it's so sweet and such like an interesting gesture. And I love blimps, I really do. So like I can see the appeal of this happening. Plus it's like kind of like a sporting thing. I think it only really goes over when there's sports, so I thought that was kind of cool. So they didn't do Ice Cube's a pimp, obviously, but as a tribute to him, on January 20th, 2014, so just a few years ago, a Goodyear blimp went over Compton saying, Ice Cube says today was a good day. And I just thought that was very cool. I think it's cool for him. I think it's cool for his fans. I think it's cool for the people in the hood that he's kind of like representing with this blimp in a way, and like this song, and just like that people still love him so much to this day that they're willing to like raise this money. And he wanted to support the charity as well, so I think it was all good. It was just like, it really was a good day. Yeah, so that's it. I really liked this song. It was, happier than the last one. So yeah, I'm looking for, any songs, good or bad. Send them my way and I'll check them out. And, you could definitely see that happening, to your favorite song. I could review it if you want, and break it down and see what it means, and like look into like all those like hidden messages and stuff. So yeah, that's it for now. Hope you liked it. If you did, you know what to do. And don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned. There's going to be lots more. Bye, guys.